What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Rian. What's up, guys? Number 6, I'm number 7. I am number 7. And I've got a tired baby. That's still jet lagged. Yeah, doing pretty good, David. What about you, bro? I'm pumped for the new rebalance, guys. I have 2 of the mythical champions. Aphidus. I am currently on the test server, by the way, so we have access to the rebalance version. So we're gonna see exactly what they're doing. Yo, what's up, Galen? You sold the 6-star for only? Damn, bro, why? Yeah, we're gonna try Aphidus to see what damage he deals. We're gonna try all 3 of them, actually. We're gonna start, of course, with the new GOAT, Mazl. She's going to be pretty strong. I'm very curious to see the multipliers once the data mine info will be out tomorrow. Because at the moment, we can't really see the multipliers on the test server. What I'm gonna do to kind of like understand where she is at the moment, guys, I'm gonna compare her with Queen Eva, right? So this is Mazl right here. This is the build that I have on her in terms of total stats, as you guys probably can notice. 8k attack, 292 crit damage. And then I have Queen Eva on a pretty much very similar situation. 8k attack, 294 crit damage, so it's almost identical. They do have very similar skills. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Of course, Queen Eva ignores 50% of the target's defense, not 15, like Mazl does. Mazl ignores Stone Skin, Strengthen, Ally Protection, Shields. So this will be much stronger for Arena in the current meta. So I kind of like want to have a bit of an idea of what sort of damage she's going to drop. I'm gonna check to have the exact same masteries. We're gonna do a couple of different hits, identical masteries on the offense tree, which is kind of like what's important. I do think that she's going to be super, super powerful. I can't really remember exactly what multipliers Queen Eva has, but we're gonna try to find that out quick. So let's see. Queen Eva, after the buff, hopefully these are the right multipliers. So we have a 2.8 multiplier, a 5.6. I think, yeah, that's the right updated version, which is definitely good. Very curious to see how they're going to perform. So we're gonna go in a dungeon first. Dragon. Let's go on stage 10. Stage 10 should show us what we need to see. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna bring in Mazl. I'm not gonna buff with her A3. We're gonna bring in Queen Eva. And by the way, this is the new interface, the new UI update. If you guys haven't noticed it anywhere yet. Now we have 3 rows of champions, basically. So it's a bit hard to get used to it. I don't know. It's gonna take me a bit of time. And let's bring in an Arbiter just to get an increased attack. Or Arbais. But let's bring Arbiter. So it doesn't matter the aura, to be honest. We should have similar opponents, double copies. You're excited for Mazl, Matt? Yeah, me too. I have her, only a 5-star soldo, but that will get the job done. Yo, Livy, salute, what's up? Only if it was an AoE. I mean, yeah, that would be very strong, but I'm happy with what we have. So we're going to attack this epic champion. I forgot her name. So let's see. Queen Eva. 206. 78k. The second hit was much weaker for whatever reason. Of course, the masteries and the rest, but is a massive difference. 3960k. So that's a massive difference in damage. Probably Helm Smasher didn't proc or something. Let's give it another go and see. Massive difference, actually. Massive difference. So it might not be as good as I thought. 82, 184. 3761. Yeah, so I feel like they haven't really buffed the multipliers by a lot on Mazl though, which is a bit odd. Let's actually change a bit the the stages go to a lower one where they're not as tanky, so we can go on stage 23. Those were Void Affinity anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We will test Aphidus in Arena too, yeah. It does look pretty bad, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't look that good compared to Queen Eva, which is a bit weird. So let's see. Queen Eva. 130, 161. 63, 90k. Definitely not looking that good, though. Now, one thing that I want to make sure is that I have her on a Savage set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have a full Savage set as well. Lethal. Same masteries. Ignores 15% of the target's defense. I mean, 35% of the target's defense is massive. So maybe the multipliers still got a decent buff, but not as much, you know. So Queen Eva has 2.8. Mazl, Raid Shadow Legends. Let's see the multipliers. She has a 2.6. So the multipliers most likely will be very similar. Hopefully she will get a buff to like 3.0 per hit. And in Arena will still be very noticeable. In dungeons, without defense down, of course, we're not really going to be able to really notice it as good. But I'm going to bring in a defense down champion and go in again. So, my god, this UI is so much info on the screen. So many different champions. So many freaking champions on the screen right now. You guys like it? Is she fast enough, this one? Hell no. See, I need to change that Venus. I haven't been using Venus in Arena in a very long time. What about Lydia? 274. Queen Eva, she might be faster, huh? 279. Who do I have that is faster? Incensa. Hopefully she's faster. No, she's not. Okay, I gotta change some gear quick on Venus. Okay, so I don't need a full hack set. So let's just put some random gear. That's 1, and the chest piece. That's 2, and this will make her faster. Plenty of accuracy, and let's bring her in. So Venus, and I'm not feeling too excited about this yet. Do we know if a 9-piece Slayer procs on Thor's A2? I'll be very honest with you, bro. I haven't tried Thor on a Slayer set. All of my pieces suck. And I'm going to show you something because that's a good reminder. I don't know how it's rigged, but every freaking banner that I'm getting is resistance. I've got like probably 10, 15 banners. All of them were resistance. So there's no freaking way in hell that is not rigged. And I was going to ask you guys as well if you have a lot of resistance banners from the Slayer set. So let's see. Defense down and weaken. Queen Eva, 188, 220. Mazl, 181, 137. Okay, so now it's looking much, much better. Once you have that defense down and the ignore defense won't play such an important role on Queen Eva, it's definitely not bad at all. One thing to keep in mind with Mazl, and we're going to do it right now because, hey, that's kind of like her forte, is the buff that she's bringing. You don't get resistance banners. All of my Slayer banners are resistance, dude. I think my account is rigged on them. So, Queen Eva again. 109, 161. Mazl, she's going to buff. 73, 99. It's still pretty weak compared to her. But let's go over to Arena. It's going to be a bit better there. So what do we have in the menu? Two different accounts. Farb stuff. Okay. He changed his defense. That's good. So let's try her out. That Narcissus is going to eat that Mazl. So we keep her in. And let's see. Where is Mazl? There we go. And I need some freaking support for this team. Let's bring in Duchess. Let's bring in a Duchess. So the thing is, guys, most of the people will build their champions on a Stone Skin plus Savage, their nukers. Mazl will be very strong because of it. It's very hard to fit in a lot of reaction, you know. And that will definitely give her a massive advantage. Yo, Olivia, yeah, holiday finish, bro. That's it. You know what they say. Whatever is too good doesn't last for a very long time. Okay, come on, Mazl. Come on, Mazl. What's Karika? Do? So we can buff because that's what we need to do. And Narcissus did not took a turn just yet. 88k, 63k. So she's definitely gonna get the job done on this much better than before. I still have a feeling that even with a UDK, you're not really gonna get a job done. Yo, the Greer, what's up, buddy? I feel like if you're gonna encounter a UDK, you're still gonna have most likely the same issue. I do hope that the second form will have much better multipliers than initially, because that will actually be pretty important to counter champions that put the block damage, and there are quite a few nowadays. So if we're gonna metamorph, we only have really one AoE that should do a lot of damage, so let's see. Okay, not looking too great considering that we haven't killed the support, but I feel like the attack up dropped before, so not too relevant, you know. We gotta take that Ancora down before she revives. Yeah, the second form, actually everything on her just multipliers plus the ignore defense part. Now she is weak affinity. Magic champions are still an issue. Rotos, Sigfried, Nace, they will all be an issue, you know. But hey, 400k damage, not the fastest run, that's for sure. I do want to see if we have a UDK. There we go. So this is a good example right here. Mazl is still useless. I hope not. I hope not. Let's find out here. This is a good example. So we have a UDK. That's what I want to see. Crixia, Metamorph. Is that Sigfried going to whoop my ass? Hopefully not. Okay, so right now, buff, and let's see if we smack that Crixia. She went down, even with UDK, so that's good. That's a good thing. Now, I do have an issue with that Sigfried. I feel like he's about to clap my Duchess, most likely. Or he's gonna go straight for Mazl. She has no veil, so that Sigfried might wipe my entire team. Okay, that's fine. We have the revive on her, which is very helpful. I'm not gonna revive. I haven't got to Frolny yet. We are at the very first mythical right now. The main thing is with Sigfried, right? We wanna drop a bit his HP. Weak hit? Damn it. Okay, so I will have to revive. I want to see the block damage, you know? Let him do his thing. Yeah, Sigfried is going to be an issue for her, yeah. And same with Nice, because they're both magic affinity. The thing with Frolny, it's gonna be hard to kind of like get a good idea of how much damage he actually gained. So I'm gonna quickly try something else here. 1 second, because my kid wants to come up and he's going under my desk. Hai, tati, sus. Zi, salut. Salut, lume. Să-mi lași microfonul că-mi trebuie. Zi, salut. Yeah, first he activates that. The main thing is for her second form, you know? So I'm gonna try to bring in a second damage dealer that will proc his passive. Buka buka. Okay. Hopefully I'm gonna remove the stone skin from him. Ah, damn it. Because my Lazarus is gonna go before. Oh, he's not. Okay. I forgot I changed my Lazarus. He's not on stone skin anymore. Okay, so we got a block damage and unkillable from Swift. Wow. So let's see. So we can buff extra turn, swap forms, and don't weak hit. You see, that's the good thing. If it's enough damage on both forms, she can definitely be helpful in situations like this. Yeah. What is it? Oh. You guys can only see his head because we're pretty low. Isostatic. Ole cum mâna, zis salut! Salut! Ooh. I'm taking over. I am taking over. Okay, let's find a different team where we can actually get her to do her job properly. A lot of strong magic nukers nowadays, though. A lot of them. Let's see. So, lockout. Again, this nice is not on a stone skin. Why is nobody using the champions on stone skin? If you go on the actual server, who has champions with bolster on the high-end meta? Nobody. All the nukers are in stone skin, especially in live arena. You see, reaction is going to be a problem, but stone skin. But stone skin will be everywhere, except the test server though, because usually it sucks there. Oh, I did. Just got. Oh. Got. I did. Mommy's bringing you food, so you can be happy after. Yeah. Let's see. Victor. Taras is still a hard counter to her. Let's see Harima, actually. We have a Harima here. Is she built with reaction or in stone skin? And we have a Looper Fang in there too. On stone skin, we can attack her. Harima will reduce basically the ignore defense by 50%. But I'm pretty convinced we're going to have enough firepower to take her down with Harima in the team. Not a problem. Buff. Wipe. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm still not feeling it to 100% though. Still, I'm not seeing the actual multipliers tomorrow. It's so hard to do any good testing on a PvP for the on the test server, guys. It really sucks. But let's clap this Duchess. 85k. The first hit put her down. So if it does that much damage, you add, let's just say, 150, 160k. That will one-shot everybody, you know. That will one-shot everybody. I feel like if I'm doing this too much, I'm gonna drop out of platinum. So we've got an Odin in there. That's gonna be interesting. UDK, Sick Front. Have we tried this team before? No. So let's see what damage we deal on that Marichka with UDK in the team. Most likely we're not gonna one-shot her though. Most likely we're not gonna one-shot her. So we're gonna have to wait for that. Actually, we don't need to wait for the stone skin to go away. What am I talking about? We don't have to do that. So we can just clap one hit on UDK. 47k, yeah, so even a double hit will not one-shot her. Have they buffed the multipliers here? It really feels like they haven't, honestly. Like, she does have a pretty solid build. It's not the most OP build or anything like that, but it's not a bad build at all. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. Of course, the blasting is not really gonna do much for us in here. It's just a soul rip. So one hit on UDK, one hit on Marichka. 49k, 37 on UDK. It still feels pretty weak, man. It still feels pretty weak. Now, if we're gonna do something else to the exact same team. So we're gonna bring in Queen Eva instead. She doesn't ignore Stone Skin, so I'm definitely gonna have to wait for that to go away from Marichka if we don't remove it. Oh, I'm supposed to polymorph that Crixia. My bad. Okay, so reaction on UDK, that's fine. Queen Eva survived. Oh my god, that Siegfried is getting that freaking turn meter. He's not messing around. Let me polymorph him. So we remove the buff from that Marichka. That's good. She has a small shield, but that's pretty relevant. I still think that Queen Eva is slapping much, much better, though. And it does have to do with that additional 35% ignore defense because that's massive, but still. So one hit UDK. Wow. Wow. She just put UDK to sleep and dealt a lot of damage on Marichka. Like, why was not Luperfang putting UDK to sleep as well, you know? I'm gonna attack just UDK and see if we can just kill him. So far, I'm not too impressed with her, guys. And probably you are in the same situation. So that's an immunity UDK with reaction. I got that part. That's fine. So I'm just gonna buff with Luperfang after UDK takes a turn. In the meantime, I'm just gonna use the A1 on him again. Not like I have many options. Come on, UDK, take your turn. Let's see. Make your bets, guys. Can we one-shot that UDK or it's not happening. It's not happening. So it's no reaction there. If we don't one-shot him, I don't know what to say. Yeah, that feels so weak. It feels like they haven't increased the attack on her, though. The multipliers. It feels like it's the exact same situation as before. It feels like her ignore defense is not even in play here. Like, you saw that Queen Eva one hit. That's all that she needed to take UDK down. And Mazl's damage is just super weak. So what I'm gonna do right now, just to ensure that it works. Does she actually ignore defense with that skill, or is just a bait? Are we being lied? We don't have Savage. We don't have any Masteries to ignore defense. Yeah, she ignores defense, so that's for real. But the multipliers feel so much weaker. Like, there's no way in hell she got a proper buff. It just doesn't feel like it, you know? It just doesn't feel like it. I don't know, it's super weird. Okay, so Mazl, guys, still feels super weak even after the changes. If there are any actual changes except that, you know? we're gonna see. Let's try Aphidus. Hopefully, we're gonna be in a better situation with this bad boy, you know. So as a blessing, I'm gonna go with Nature's Wrath. That should kind of like give us a good understanding. Masteries seems like I have to get them all quick, so let's give him some good masteries for Hydra because that's what we're gonna test first. So we're gonna go with Helm Smasher, of course. This will get us super close to ignore 100% of the target's defense with the AOE skill, and we're gonna get some accuracy so we can land some of the debuffs. And let's go this way like that. So I don't need crazy accuracy on him. I'm thinking just to build him on a savage set, you know. I'm not necessarily planning to do anything crazier. Or should I give him Merciless? Do I have good pieces from a Merciless? He has 2 AoEs, right? 1 AoE, 2 AoEs. Maybe a 9-piece Slayer would be nice on him. But I only have resistance banners. So that's not great. That is not great. Why did I make everything smaller? Smaller? I know, right? It looks so freaking weird. It's gonna take me time to get used to it. Now I'm gonna go Savage. I'm gonna go Savage because I don't really have any good pieces. And I want to give him a good build to kind of like make him justice, right? I do need to kind of like compare him with other damage dealers that I've tried in the past. So he does need to have a pretty good build to kind of like give me a good understanding if he's good or no. And who should we break for him? Georgid. Where is Georgid? Okay, that's a decent build. So let's go to the preset and save this as a global. And let's go back to Aphidus. And we're gonna try Frolny after, guys. It's not gonna take us too long to get the job done. It's just kind of like a quick test, basically, to give us a good idea of what's happening in here. So we have 7.8k attack, 368 crit damage. That's a lot of crit damage. That's a lot of freaking crit damage. So I'm gonna have to change a couple of things in here. Because it's way too much crit damage and not enough attack. So let's start with different gloves. Do I have any from the Cruel that will work better? No. Getting good crit damage gloves is so hard. Okay. This will actually make us lose that, so it's pointless. Gonna have to bring in a Savage instead. And we can get him from Rotos, yeah. So we drop some crit damage, we gain some attack, we gain some speed, which is good. And now I need basically to find a Cruel piece. That shield is good. So let's see, what can we replace from here? A chest piece, maybe, sorry. We don't want to lose the crit rate either. I still have room to basically bring in the banner, which will give us more speed, so there's no stress there. If it doesn't hit hard now, yeah, probably. I hope so too, the Greeria. Thing with Merciless, I have very bad accessories. I could go a 6-piece from the set. Probably. If this sucks. Maybe a weapon? Come on. Yeah, just screw it. Just screw it. Let's just go in Merciless and call it a day. Try on. Shields. Do we have shields? This one. That's good. We need gloves. Curious if I can get enough crit rate though. So hopefully we can without using these gloves. And just some boots now. Let's see. So this will make us lose some crit rate. I can definitely get at least one accessory on him though. So I can get different boots. 8.7k attack. Okay. So let's see. Attack, speed, crit rate. From any set. On the boots. We actually only need a bit of extra crit rate. So I need a double roll on crit rate, okay. Or I can go with 99 crit rate, right? I'm joking. I cannot go with that because that's literally killing me inside. Why so freaking slow though? Damn, I don't have a good boot that has a lot of speed and crit rate. If not, I'm gonna go with the 99 and just call it a day. Okay, 11, 17. I'm still dropping 12 speed. Don't want to drop so much speed. Okay, we're gonna go with 99. 99 will get the job done. Who knows? Maybe we even have a good Slayer accessory, you know. So then we are sorting out the issue. You see, that's the problem though. With my merciless accessories. I'm gonna drop some of the crit damage, is fine. And what do we have here? Now we're gonna stick with that. We are going to stick with that. I can get an accuracy banner so I don't go too crazy on attack. And this gives me a lot of speed, so it's good. So where are we? 8.5k attack, 273 crit damage. That's a bit low now. No, we're not happy with that. We want to get the crit damage higher. That's way too low. So if we do that, and I do this, I have an overkill on crit right now, which is fine. But I have overall better stats, so I don't have to stress about it. And probably I could change one of these to gain something else in return. More crit damage maybe, and drop some of the crit rate. Are you guys getting good pieces from the Curse City? Okay, no improvement. So we're gonna keep the build like this. 8.3k attack, 325 speed. Fully booked. Nature's Wrath. We've got Masteries. 5-star Blessing. Slayer Ring. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Problem man, you have Mazl on 6-piece Merciless. Kinda slow, yeah, but I'm gonna boost the speed with other champions. It's fine. It doesn't really matter how many turns we're taking. What really matters is to see the hits, the damage, you know. So I'm gonna go on Nightmare. Team setup. I kind of like want to try a team with Feral in. So this one right here is a perfect example. So we're gonna take Ninja out, and I'm gonna bring in Aphidus. I have a full team here, and it's just basically to see how much damage he's gonna do with the AoEs. Is he gonna hit hard enough? He's not gonna hit hard enough. What are his main issues, you know? Detonate. I took them off intentionally just to see that she's actually ignoring Stone Skin, or ignoring defense, sorry. What is Theox Aura? Increase attack and accuracy for the lizards. So there we go. Aphidus coming in play with his A3. We have no HP burn, so he should be placing the HP burn now. We have plenty of accuracy. Okay, so we got burn 1, 2, 3. I think we got a weak hit right there, which is fine. This is just basically to stack up his passive. So let's go A1 right here. 291. That's Theox. Weak hit. Not a problem. I do like that he brings his own... Oh, damn. I haven't took a turn fast enough. I thought that I was gonna do it. Seems like no. Seems like not. Make my wife happy. $1.7 million, and he just applied defense down. That's good damage, but of course it's from Theox's A1. Considering that we only have 2 debuffs there, it shouldn't really be such a massive impact, right? So let's see the A1 again. 2.1 million with the A1. And this time around, it's not from Theox. And it's no weaken either. So this is very good damage, man. This is a pretty good damage. You still don't understand why a Mythic needs to choose between placing or activating burn. I mean, if you don't have a different burn champion in the team, he will place it for you, which is great. And then the next round, when you're using that skill, he will activate it. And then place it again. So that's actually amazing, you know? Yeah, that's pretty solid, the Greer. Yo, Biohack, what's up, bro? I don't think it's bad that he 3.1 with Theox now. That's not bad. He's looking much better than Mazl, yeah. Much, much better. So we're gonna try to quickly decapitate some of these freaking heads and get them all down with defense down and everything that we need, and see how he's gonna perform after, you know. So I still wanna do that? I want to wait for the defense down anyway. So I want to apply HP burn on everybody, preferably, so we ignore full defense. More or less. Keep in mind, Feral will boost the damage and all the rest of the things, but I do need to see this in order to be able to compare him with other champions that I've tested, you know. 6 million from the A1, but that's, of course, with Theox. Now, the moment of truth is this skill right here, and you should only pay attention to the right heads. The head of Rat and the head of Mischief. So let's see. Ooh! 4 and 3.4 million. That is actually nice. It's definitely not bad damage. Now, one thing that I do want to kind of like mention, if you're going to get Thor, right, Thor is going to be pretty close to it on a similar build in the exact same team. He doesn't really ignore a lot of defense. He doesn't bring the HP burn. He doesn't bring the increased attack and stuff. I do think that they're going to be pretty similar in terms of the overall result. But Aphidus is definitely much, much better than before. It's not bad. It's not insane. If you're going to get... I don't think that a 6-star Crushing Ren with the right build is needed, to be honest. Only if you care a lot for the other 2 skills that he has, which probably will be the wise choice. And then you could build him on whatever sets you guys might want to kind of like get crazy damage from him. $7 million. I feel like we probably stacked the passive by now. I hope that I would have had this skill available to test it out. This doesn't ignore defense, but we're going to have to do another round of decapitation, you know. 3.5 with a basic skill. I think that's good, man. I think that's good. Yeah, Aphidus seems really solid now. Mazl, on the other hand, is pretty damn underwhelming. I'm not feeling her. Yeah, I still think that as well, the Greer, yeah. Because my ignore defense is max, so I can ignore 100% of the target's defense right now with the A2, but then the A3 doesn't. So I need to see what sort of damage does the A3 drop right now, if it's worth pushing it the extra mile or not. So now we can actually see the A3. We have increased attack. We have 2 decapitated heads, magic affinity. 2.7 and I think was 3 point something on the head of Blight right here, or a 2 point something was covered by the rest of the text in there, so I did not have a chance to see it. Maybe some of you guys noticed it was 3 point or 2 point. So considering that skill hits pretty good, honestly, I think it might be worth getting Crushing Rend. Freaking fear on Theox, man. I was so ready to wipe this Head of Mischief and drop the Terminator on the other. Yeah, his A1 smacks pretty hard too, yeah. So let's land one more debuff. I'm pretty sure that we already stacked the passive though. 2.4 right there, pretty good. So let's apply defense down, weaken. Okay, we got that. Let's see Head of Mischief. 5.4 there, decent. But that's, of course, with Theox. Without him, it's not going to be as powerful. But it's still pretty strong, though, the A1. So let's see again, A2. Actually, no, I need to apply the HP burn before. So let's put HP burn. We've got that covered. And then we're going to go back to the A2. 3.5 with the A1. That's actually nice, though. That's actually nice. I really wish the passive would make him ignore defense on targets under HP burn, not the actual skill itself. Because that would be so much better for this form. You have 6-star Crushing Ram with Relentless. If you have your area bonus maxed on ignore defense for Hydra, it can be good. Because you're probably going to get ignore the 100% of the target's defense with the A2. Okay, come on, Aphidus. A1 with Incensa. What's that? 3.7 million. Oh, I've just targeted the wrong header. You have the bonuses max? That's not bad then. So let's check this out again. A2, ignore defense. We're gonna ignore 100% of the target's defense with the Savage set, with the Great Hall, and the actual skill. 3.8, 3.6. So not bad. Definitely not bad damage. And this is Nightmare, by the way. Yo, Uzi, what's up, bro? Salute. Buffalo. What do you guys think, huh? I think it's pretty solid. Giant Slayer, you don't want Giant Slayer. No, ignore defense one is still gonna be the better one. Because only one skill ignores the defense. The A1, the A3, they don't. So there you still need to kind of like overcap, you know? 2.1 with the A3, and we had weaken here, okay. I think he can bring in some damage. Yeah, he's not at the level of Toshiro or Geralt, that's for sure. So we have Theox with 41 million. Aphidus with 116 in 9 minutes. Yo, Jazz, what's up, brother? How is it going? The baby's doing good. He was just a bit upset. Still jet-lagged, you know? 116 is pretty good, man. Yeah, we were good, man. We just got back home from our holiday last night. So, a lot of unpacking and stuff today. You finally quit raid. Damn, big red bass. What's up, brother? Wish you all the best as well, man. Wish you all the best as well. And hopefully, I'm gonna see you again at some point in the future. Hopefully, if now we trade with a different game, you know? Back in business, exactly. Back to reality. Tiger. I think he's good. 116 million. Theox 41. Of course, Theox doesn't have a 5-star blessing. Most likely, he won't have such a good build. I have a feeling that maybe I even remove gear from him. From Toshiro, you would definitely get much better numbers. But Aphidus is good now. Now, what I really want to kind of like put to test is do a comparison with Aphidus and with Thor. So Shiro's numbers will get inflated as well because of Mikage. So I'm quickly going to check Theox to see if I'm missing any gear on him. Hopefully not. No, I'm not. So he's on Merciless as well. He does have weaker stats. He has like 700-800 less attack and around 100 less crit damage. Thor wins. I'm not 100% sure though. The thing is, Thor doesn't bring you increased attack, doesn't bring you HP burn. He doesn't activate HP burn. So that will make a massive difference too, because having a champion to bring you increased attack is already going to make your life much better. You don't need to bring in, for example, Mikage in a situation like this. You know, you can bring in a Cardiel if you're struggling with survivability. Or you can bring in different champions to do different things rather than bringing the increased attack, you know? Thor wins because of the decreased speed. Yeah, that's helpful. That's for sure. But either way, I'm I'm not disappointed at all with this bad boy, you know, Aphidus. Now for Arena, guys, I'll be very honest with you. I really don't think he's gonna be an Arena champion. Even though he can deal damage, you do need to land that HP burn mainly to kind of like make the most out of him. But we're still gonna try him because he's still gonna ignore 25% of the target's defense, you know. So let's give it a go. I'm gonna keep the same masteries. Keep in mind the test server Arena teams are really weak, so we are not really gonna get a lot of good stuff out of here. But we're still gonna give it a good go. If I'm gonna go versus this team, we're gonna drop Mazl, we're gonna drop in Duchess, we're gonna bring in Aphidus, and I'm gonna bring in Nacret. Hopefully, Nacret has gear. I haven't used Nacret, guys, in ages. Okay, yes. Thor buffs himself as well, yeah. But he has that nasty passive. So if Thor is better, I'm not gonna build my Aphidus, you know, because it's gonna be pointless. I'm definitely planning to use Thor, you know, or Aphidus, one or the other, basically. Yeah, they might pair good together as well. Okay, so right now we can actually give it a go and see. We're gonna buff our increased attack. The damage on that Siphi was really weak. Have we hit reaction? I don't think so, right? But I really don't think he's an Arena champion, so I have no problem with him not being great in Arena. I really want this freaking Mazl to be good in Arena, you know? That's kind of like my main goal for Arena, Mazl. So that's if he does have defense up. Yo, Citizen, what's up, buddy? So we're gonna go again with the A2. Yeah, you see, not a lot of damage on Siphi, and we ignore 25% of the target's defense. So definitely not an Arena champion. I'm not saying that if you're in the lower tiers, you cannot use him in there, because you can, not a problem whatsoever. But when we're talking about the high-end meta and stuff like this, he's just not going to be the right material as an Arena champion. Even though he dealt 679k damage, he's just not there. How about him to be used to activate Gizmax HP burn to get rid of Stone Skin? You can do that, but most likely you're gonna break their Stone Skin as well. It really depends how you're building your Gizmax. I usually have no issue. I have a 4-star blessing or a 3-star blessing on my Gizmax. 4-star. So I have him at around 260 plus speed. The enemies take turns. They melt the Stone Skin away. So let's do this. Aphidus, don't get clapped. Okay, that's fine, not a problem. So we have ally protection there, and Aphidus coming in with his A2. Okay, he wiped that Siphi off. So probably Victor's stat Siphi is way better than this account. I'm not sure who we attacked right here. You hoping Frolny gets the Siegfried treatment? So far, it doesn't seem like any of them really got that treatment. I really thought that Mazl will, but from what I've tested so far, Mazl still feels very weak. So I'm just hoping that they forgot to turn on the multiplier buff on the test server. So I wanna see them tomorrow once somebody data mines them and to compare them, you know? So we have one big bad boy left to try out, and that's Frolny the Mechanist. Ignores a bit of defense, attacks on enemies, steals buffs, cannot be resisted, repeats the attack, that's what we want. Attacks all enemies, AoE, so all of his skills got his damage increased. So if the HP is higher than each target's max HP, which is good. So the more HP we get, the more crit damage we get as well. So we want to give him a lot of HP and not focus so much on crit damage, actually. In terms of a blessing, what should we get on him, though? Let's get Word of the Fallen. It's only 5 stars, so should still be good. And no, we're not gonna get that. We're gonna get that instead, actually. Gonna get that. We're gonna get that. We don't really need accuracy, so we're gonna go on support here. 800 HP won't really do much. Okay, good masteries, good blessing. So what I'm gonna quickly do... Save as a global preset, and we're gonna go back to Frolny. Hopefully I have good stone skin accessories. If not, we're gonna go without it. So this is a double HP, decent-ish. Crit damage amulet. Okay. So I really want to get a lot of HP. Because I want the A3 to proc versus targets that have very high HP. This will be in game tomorrow. Yeah, that's the thing, the Greer. I really want to get high HP rather than very high crit damage, because the passive will already give us crit damage for every HP. And the A3 is the skill that really kind of like needs to have a lot of firepower. I'm gonna try to see if I can give him HP gloves instead, because I have crit damage amulet. I was hoping for a HP one, but we don't have one. So we're gonna go like this. HP, let's see. This is okay-ish. There's a lot of speed there. Nah. Let's get that. So, Fearing Room, no, preset, sorry, and global. Let's try this on. So, right here, I'm gonna have 100 extra crit damage, which will take me to 400 crit damage. Now, the main thing is I'm gonna have 110k HP. If I'm gonna go versus a Queen Ancora, if I'm gonna go over versus a Siphi, most likely a good build Siphi is gonna have more HP. If I'm gonna go versus a Narcissus, versus a Taras, if I'm gonna go versus Duchess, versus Marichka, UDK, they will have more than 110k HP. So the passive, the A3, will not actually deal 30% more damage, because I won't have a higher max HP than each target's max HP. But my crit damage is already a bit of an overkill, right? Because this gives me up to 100 crit damage, right? It is up to 100 in total, right? So if I kill somebody with A2, I'm gonna stack my HP by 20%, which will almost put me over the limit there. So let me just quickly check if I have some good HP gloves. Either from Stone Skin, either from Savage. These are not bad. These are not bad. Gives me a lot of crit rate, which I don't need. So I'm basically looking for something that doesn't have crit rate, huh? That has crit damage, preferably. This one right here. I'm only gaining 8,000 HP. I'm dropping 95 crit damage. It just doesn't feel worth it, you know? Ah, okay. This chest is not rolled yet, man. That's so annoying. But I'm gonna go in like this. Is good enough. Let me just quickly roll the rest. Yeah, it would be nice, yeah. HP. If you guys are wondering why I have so many glyphs, I'm on the test server. I wish I would have so many on my account, even though they're flat. Oh, beautiful. So we're gonna have a disgusting amount of crit damage, though. That's a fact. I really thought that the crit damage is capped at 100%. But seems like it's not. This champion's crit damage is increased by 1% for every 1000 HP. So we're gonna get 114 crit damage. No, don't toss them because there will be tons of them that are good. So 114 crit damage on top of the 319. That's gonna be disgusting. I just wish I would have higher HP. And this is the only thing that I could change right here. I could try one quick thing though. 1 second. So I have these HP gloves. Try on. And now I could look for something that doesn't have crit rate. Crit damage and HP. Speed. So I need another piece from Stone Skin to fill up the set. Preferably the shield. That's something that had no HP percentage. This is already looking better. So we might take that from Sifi. Or this one. Is this one better? $13.7 1.9. Nah, not a massive what about this one actually? Still not a massive difference. This one. This is the one. This is the one. Let's go. So now we went with HP gloves instead. So of course you can always go for your ascension on crit damage or on HP, whatever comes first. I have no Chaos Dust to reroll, which is a bit of a shame. But I feel like because you're getting so much crit damage, there's no point to build him with crit damage gloves, you know? Come on, man. Just give me 750. Thank you. Because from here, you can get either 20% more crit damage, either get... oh, yeah, chest. Good call. I might have a better one. But it's only 3k HP. So that will make me lose what I had on the... on the shield. Let's see if I even have a good shield for him now. Okay. But I'm dropping 20 crit damage. No. This is gonna be 99 crit rate. I hate that. Oh, man. Seriously? No, I think it's still better before. I know we could gain 3k more HP, but that's fine. Eight. Give me 8. Yeah, Mazl felt pretty underwhelming, bro, even after... I really had high hopes. Maybe it's a bug. Maybe the multipliers were not really activated on the test server. It can happen to be some form of a bug and stuff, but it really felt weak. Pretty much the same, honestly. HP. In your dreams. But right now, we're looking much sexier with the build. 125. He's a bit slow. 125k HP. We're gonna get 125 crit damage from the passive. So that will be more than enough crit damage. We're gonna be 125, I said. So we're gonna have 371 crit damage. With that HP is good. So let's see what we can actually do now. I do want to try him in a dungeon first to see the damage. So Frolny, no defense down. Aphidus is strong though. Aphidus is strong. So if we kill somebody, we're gonna increase our HP by 20%, which will instantly make us have the highest HP on the board versus PvP. No, Liania, you missed the whole idea of the skill, you know? 30% damage. That's what we're trying to do. But here in PvE, we don't have higher HP than them. It's just to test that A3 as well, you know? $143, $134. Not bad. But it's not that crazy either. Because this is stage 23. But no defense down. Seems like a bad trade. Yeah, we're gonna see that. Once we're gonna try him a bit more. Yo, Haji, what's up, bro? Yeah, Sigfriend went to the next level. Menza, what's up? Never noticed you wasn't subscribed. Oh, damn, bro. 182 to 130. You see much better damage from the A3 now. It really put them to sleep. But let's head over to Arena. We're definitely gonna be higher HP than most in there, so let's see. Not cold brew, okay. So we can go in like that, and we can go in Sifi, right? Bring in some support. Do you have the numbers of damage increased? No. No idea yet. It just feels like Mazl did not have the multipliers increased yet. The new UI as well, yes, coming tomorrow. So double hit. We haven't done that much in there. And when Rotos drops your HP, that will reduce his damage too. Come on, broski, take your turn. 1, 2. So we put one of them to sleep. You like the video that pushed to the live? That was really smart. Definitely got me to sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Second form is a good support though. But you do need to get a lot of defense on him there. Let's go versus this one. Togrin, yeah, I could go with him, yeah. But I don't... It feels like that A3 just doesn't hit hard enough to actually be worth it to try and push that AoE. So then, crit damage gloves are better, as Liania said as well. Yeah? See, double hit. Not that crazy. Yeah, Froley definitely seems much better for Live Arena. Yo, what's up, H? How you doing, bro? $68.54. It just doesn't feel like was a reaction proc, okay. But even on that Ancora, the damage was not feeling that good, huh? I have a feeling that maybe Frolny and Mazl, they got pretty much the same treatment. Not that great. But maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe they actually did got a proper treatment, you know. 127k there. Was not bad. I'm gonna put him on crit damage gloves after. It definitely doesn't feel like the A3 is worth investing in, you know? So then you definitely want to go more for the A2. 123k on him, that was pretty good. Why HP should you be trying to get to with Narcissus? The more the better, you know? 112k is not bad. Hi for some mythical testing. Yeah, bro, we've done Aphidus. Aphidus got a pretty good treatment. Yeah, he definitely ramps up, that's for sure. So that's why it definitely feels like he's better for Live Arena, though. So right here, this transforms him into a defense base, right? And he gets defense for the HP or something like that. Or he does. But this is clearly not really meant for damage anyway, so... Yeah, pretty weak sauce damage there. Yeah, 123k is pretty good like that. But now, if we're actually going to give him the original build back... That should give him tons of crit damage. So we're not focusing so much on the A3. Instead, we're going to focus more on the A2. Actually, the shield was from Savage, right? Okay. So right now, we have 114k HP, 319 crit damage, plus another 114 crit damage. So we're not bothering with the A3 now. We're bothering with the A2 more. And I think we attacked this guy before, right? Yo, Trod, what's up, buddy? How's it going? The more buffs, the better. The A3s always go A3 into a A2 to clean up. You go A3 after the A2, yeah. At least that's what you want to do anyway, because you want to get your HP increased, you know? So, basically, double hit kills somebody, and then the passive comes in play. Sorry. Which will basically give you 20% HP and speed every time you kill an enemy. So that's the main thing. You want to kill somebody, then the A3, 20% of the 114k is going to add a lot of HP on top of it. So this skill is more likely to deal the 30% additional damage. 51, 71. We got her down like that. Yeah, doing pretty good, thank you. Doing pretty good. You can see so much more damage that he's dealing after the buff. That's kind of like what I'm thinking as well so far. He can kill, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't feel like... wow, very good buff, you know? It kind of like feels like the Mazl buff. $69.90k right there. I do think he'll be better for live arena, so at least he has a purpose, and he's pretty solid for the curse area already, you know. You see, 100k damage, not bad with that skill, but we already killed 2 targets, so we increased the HP by 40%. So that should really add quite a bit of damage. I feel like they're focusing so much on his passive and everything that you gain from the passive that is honestly putting the champion into a bad spot. Because he just doesn't have the possibility to really get solid damage out of it. 163k with 1 hit. That was very nice. Because we stacked that passive to maximum. Yumeki, what's up? Yeah, exactly. He was already able to kill before. Again, we revived that freaking Marichka. Damn it. That's fine. This is a long fight. It's perfect, actually. Oh no. Oh no. You see, he's not getting a lot of damage from that Narcissus though. Let's go A1. The A1 was pretty good at 155k because we stacked everything so much. Yeah, some ignore defense would have been nice. A 30% would have been perfect. And that's what Mazl needed as well, 30%. Bro, can you chill off? Freaking Armans. Freaking Armans. So let's see. 1, 92k, 125k. And now the AoE, let's see. 165 on that Armans, which is not great on Armans, to be honest. She's back again. But we're still standing, though. That's pretty crazy. We're still standing. We're not gonna win this fight, but yeah. I really had hopes that the multipliers will be good enough to compensate for the lack of a lot of ignored defense, you know? Almost 1 million damage. But same with Narcissus, you see? And that Narcissus was mainly dead. So I'll be honest, out of the 3 champions, only Aphidus seems like he really got a buff. The other 2 still feel pretty underwhelming. But Frolny is the champion that's kind of like designed for a longer fight. It might work better in live arena. That's something we cannot test here on the test server. But I'm not feeling feeling good for her, and I really had super high hopes. I really had super high hopes for her, but I actually removed a piece of the Savage gear and the Masteries just to make sure that this skill actually ignores defense. And she actually got a buff because she felt so weak. Yeah, he's just not gonna get to it. He's gonna die before. Like even in live arena, guys, you're not gonna stay there for 5 hours, you know, to have time to freaking get his passive on. You're gonna basically have to kill somebody to really stack up the passive, and you're gonna have to do that multiple times. Stone Skin expires after 1 turn. The enemies will have Stone Skin, maybe reaction, so you might not be able to kill them from the very first try. So he's gonna be pretty weak sauce, you know. I just hope that is some form of an issue on the test server right now, and their multipliers are not actually up. I've just played Frolny right now, so you're gonna be able after I switch the stream off in a second, you're gonna be able to just fast forward, back forward actually, and watch it. It doesn't feel like he really got anything improved, honestly. Same with Mazl. They still feel pretty weak. Aphidus, on the other hand, he's nice. He's gonna be a very strong Hydra champion. Not gonna be the top 3, top 5, but he's gonna be maybe top 5. Who knows? But either way, guys, that was all for this stream. I just wanted to really give them a good shot and see what they can actually do. Yeah, maybe with Incensa, yeah. We've tried them all. If you're just tuning into the stream right now, guys, after I switch it off, you're gonna be able to go to my channel and you're gonna be able to check all of the stream out. And basically, we started with Mazl, Aphidus second, and Frolny as the last champion. The new update will come tomorrow. We're gonna get all this fancy stuff in there, the new UI, and basically that's about it. The new thing that I forgot to mention is actually the new Hydra AI buff. Your champions will now be smarter, and they will attack the Hydra head that devoured one of your champions. Yeah, she's just so good in Hydra, bro. I love mine. Guys, I will catch you all tomorrow. Probably not on a live stream, but on a video. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you guys are in the world. Don't forget to smash a like if you enjoyed the stream. And if you haven't subscribed yet, drop a subscribe, guys. Is free. It's actually costing you nothing. But appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.